So, Stephen, Doctor Who Series 9, which is being made at the moment, how would you compare it to Series 8? How is it sort of similar or different, maybe like tonally? Or?
We always move it on. I don't think we've ever, since the show came back, actually done 2 consecutive series exactly the same. So but of course it's the same 2 stars. What's the thrilling thing about it, I suppose, and this is predictable, but it's also true, is you are getting to see that second series Capaldi performance, which is quite stunning, actually. That's amazing. There is something that happens when the part becomes theirs. That happened with Matt, happened with David, that second series you think, actually, all the kids think I'm Doctor Who now. I'm not working at it, it's just me. And he's just on amazing form at the moment. And I was looking at some of his first series stuff and just thinking, it's magnificent, but it's nothing like what he's doing now.
So the Doctor's very different in this series?
Well, I wouldn't say he's very different, there's just more. It's more... I think there's always a feeling when a new Doctor comes in, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. You think that's Peter Capaldi as the Doctor, or that's the 12th Doctor. No, it's just the Doctor. It's just the Doctor, and all of him. He can be a more madcap. He can do all the things. He's no longer worried about being like Matt or anything. He's you'll know what I mean. It's not different, but it's just more.
Are you bringing back the 2-parter with a vengeance? It seems to be what's going on there? Or?
There are 2-parters. It's more about... I'm not being evasive, I'm not being secretive. It's more about messing around a bit with how much of the plot will be done in 45 minutes. I think we've been doing this for 10 years, and there's a danger that people get... do you know what I mean when I say used to the rhythm of it? Sort of... around 34 minutes, the hero music comes up. That worked.
And the Doctor comes in.
Yeah, exactly. That worked for us. It worked amazingly for us. It's conquered the world, but you've got to... And I was starting to feel, I'm sure everyone else is starting to feel like, I know the rhythm of this. So it's not just 2-parters, it's occasionally taking one strand and keeping it going, 2-parters where the episodes are quite different, 2-parters that are quite traditional, just allowing it to... just to change the rhythm of it, which I think works. See, but I think it works.
You've got Jenna on board for another series, now one of the longest-serving sort of new series companions. Yeah. What are you doing with Clara this series? What's her journey this series?
It's very pronounced. I mean, I can't really say too much about it, but she continues to complicate, as it were, and that relationship between the two of them is incredibly strong, very, very strong.
And we know Missy's coming back.
Yes.
Was that just sort of, and quite soon, was that just irresistible? You just wanted to get Michelle back as soon as possible?
Well, I know. It really worked. I mean, it just did work, and I think they wanted to see her again, and I wanted to work with her again. And actually, it was more about, I was thinking of the story of the first 2-parter, and I thought she fits in there perfectly. It just fits. She should be there. Because that character, whether it's the Master or Missy, if you get it right, I think does put a different light on the Doctor. I was looking back at the old John Pertwee, Roger Delgado ones, and what's fascinating about them is they only play it as friends. They never ever play it as enemies at all. It's the enemy. That's all in the script. They're just quite relaxed, two gentlemen of having fun with each other.
Even when they fight, it's quite pally.
Oh yeah, no, it's really pally, and they never really make too much of an effort to. So I thought that's what's good about that. The Doctor's best friend is a murdering psychopath. What are we going to do with that? That's actually quite fun.